What is up, everyone? It is the Real Black Diamond, also known as Diamond Ross, coming to you with my hair in a towel right now for the Sunday thought. So, my hair's in a towel because I just watched it. I haven't done anything to it yet. I'm just gonna freeball it for a little bit. But, yeah, it was kind of like, I'll just put a little quick filter on and then, share my thoughts with you. So, first and foremost, I just want to say, that I'm thankful for today. I'm thankful for God's presence in my life. Especially being Sunday, I feel like that should definitely be every single day that you are thankful and you give praise over God. But Sunday should really be your time of just, recouping, rejuvenating, renewing your mind, and really trying to figure out ways and just really think about ways that you can better your life, better yourself, and how you're going, figure out how you're going towards your goals, because you should be going towards your goals every single day. And I think one thing that I've struggled with within these past couple of months even has just been keeping my emotions under control. For me, I'm super sensitive person, super loving, super giving, super caring, super, just thoughtful in everything that I do, and, how I come through for myself and for other people. And sometimes due to that, my emotions are affected when the same isn't reciprocated. So I'll be the first to say that it's hard for me to keep my emotions and my feelings under wraps. And with that being said, I just think that it's not something that's taught in school. It's not something that we learn necessarily about, having relationships with people and how to manage and cope and deal with those relationships, because there's going to be ups and downs. And on top of that, you have to learn to really make yourself happy. You know what I mean? You cannot rely on someone else or, other people or things or whatever the case is that you're relying on, you're being dependent upon to make you happy. You really should depend on and rely on yourself for that happiness. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is that if you feel some type of way right now, you feel sad, you feel like you want to send a long text message that's in your feelings, don't. Because tomorrow you might feel differently, and tomorrow you just might be on a different mindset. People are going to feel a type of way, yesterday versus how they feel today. You know what I mean? Different things happen that affect our emotions. And one thing to learn and try to teach yourself is, to get your emotions under control, because sometimes your emotions can make you act, maybe out of your character, or maybe, in a way that could jeopardize relationships in the future. And you may not feel the same way you feel today tomorrow. You know what I mean? I think something to take note of is if you feel something occurring in your relationships where it's a consistent feeling, like a consistent thought, or it's just your intuition, I think that's completely different. But when it comes to your emotions and maybe how you feel, you assume things are, because I do a lot of assuming. I'm already, overanalyzing everything in my brain. So, point blank period, you just gotta love you. Keep your emotions together, okay? Yeah, you know what? Let yourself cry about it, okay? I'm gonna tell you this. Let yourself cry about it, maybe once or twice. Wipe the tears and move on. And move on to that next emotion. Do something that makes you happy. Turn on a movie. Movies will get you somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But don't send that text. Don't be begging. Don't be crying. Don't be, in your feels for forever. And know that people make mistakes. People cannot be depended upon unless they show you otherwise. And if you worry about any of your relationships, that really just tells God that you don't have faith in what he's going to do in your life and what he's going to do in your relationship. So just continue to pray. That's one thing I've learned is, don't be that guy that's at home sad. It's nobody loves me. Nobody, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, forget everyone else. Do you love you? Do you make you happy? Do you enjoy the growth that you see within yourself, like watching that? Do you enjoy being successful? Do you enjoy, seeing yourself progress and be better and be a better version of yourself? Like, that's when it comes down to push yourself to be the best version of you so that your confidence can be at an all-time high. And then when people aren't there for you, you know that you were there for you, and you don't even need them to be there for you because you know how solid you are in yourself. Tomorrow you might be in a different mindset, and you might be like, why did I send that text message? Or why did I react like that? I was acting childish, or you know what I mean? I think we become irrational based on our feelings, and we really should just be thinking logically. Look at the facts. Don't overthink things. And I think that once you start to feel yourself feeling sad or any sort of negative emotion, just remove yourself from that situation or think about something else. Because in reality, like, thoughts and your emotions are just things that go through your brain throughout the day, and you're in control of them. Genuinely, you are. You don't have to feel bad for yourself. I think that's one thing I've learned is, like, I have so many blessings. Don't get me wrong. Like, I have so many things to be feel grateful for, but I don't need to sit there and feel bad for myself. Like, oh, pity me. You know what I mean? Like, nobody loves me. Continue to learn how to manage your emotions, period. Because it's going to save you a lot of wasted energy, wasted time, wasted effort. Like, you know what I mean? You're going to be sitting there all sad or upset or angry. Those negative emotions, let them go. For real. That's it. That's really it for the Sunday night. I appreciate y'all watching. I just needed that message told to me. So that's why I went ahead and came on here and shared the message as well. But I'm going to be doing these Sunday thoughts more often, hopefully every Sunday. And just, even if I'm coming on here on a Snapchat filter, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to talk to y'all. And if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about, just let me know. But leave your comments in the comment section below. If you have any tips on how you manage your emotions that you want to share with everyone, please put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys do, because I'm still learning. I'm kind of just like telling y'all. I get on here, y'all, and I tell y'all things that I'm learning for myself. Like, I'm going through these things. I can be hella emotional, and that's a part of me. But I have to be able to, as I get older, you know what I'm saying, know how to deal with them, and also refrain from, compromising certain situations, relationships, whatever the case is, because my emotions are always changing. Like, they're just not something you can steadily rely on to help you get to where you want to be. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta swallow your pride. Sometimes you gotta, just keep a happy face. I think that it's super important to also just step into who you are and be so solid in you, and you being the best version of you, whether that you go, whether that's you going towards your career, the lifestyle that you want, the life that you want, your dreams, your whatever motivates you in life. Like, those are things you should be really heavily thinking about. You know what I mean? And if it has anything to do with someone else's actions, I know that sometimes it's hard because those actions directly impact us. But at the same time, do think logically first before you act on emotion. Because like I said, emotions are fluid. They come and they go. And you may feel differently tomorrow than you do today. And you may, feel like, dang, I shouldn't have done that because I was just acting on impulse and emotion. That's it. I love y'all. Thank you for chilling with me. And you guys have a good night. Subscribe. The Real Black Diamond is signing off. Bye. Have a good night.